Hi guys, guess whose Volume 3 Chapter 1 video got blocked? Yeah, that's fun. That's a lot of fun to deal with again. That's alright, I did what I did last time, did the whole disputing thing. So in a couple days, that'll come out. I'm going to start recording like backward. I'm literally recording this pretty much after it, so I have like a video for today. So I'm going to start like multiple recording episodes a day. So I'm going to watch like 2 a day, record 2 a day, upload them both on that one day, unlist them obviously. So you're not just getting spam reviews like daily, like 2 a day. But so hopefully that won't. So hopefully like the disputing and everything will like catch up, sort of shit. But like I thought as well, like we have the World of Remnant to watch as well. I remember that like while I was recording Chapter 1. So I figured, why not? Let's get into this. Let's see what this is. We watched Chapter 2. We watched Volume 2's one. We're gonna watch Volume 4's one, and then Volume 5 is just non-existent. You're very fucking loud, aren't you? Anyway, let's get into this. I'm excited. I'm very curious to see what we're gonna find out this time. So let's go. RWBY, World of Remnant. Vital Festival. Okay, the Vital Festival tournament. Vital. Okay, that's what they said, not the final festival.
It all began, as most things do,
Jesus.
with war.
Loud as shit.
The kingdoms of the world had been locked in a violent struggle for years. But eventually the Great War of Remnant came to an end on the small island of Vital.
Is that the War of Remnant?
It was here that humanity's leaders chose peace over bloodshed and constructed the future of modern society, establishing new laws, new academies, and new traditions.
Okay.
The Vital Festival was created to serve as a celebration of peace between the kingdoms. Every 2 years, a kingdom would be chosen to open its doors to the world.
So
citizens from every corner of Remnant to
So, like,
meet and indulge in one another's cultures.
okay, so I've already seen Chapter 1, so Vital Festival, so we're
was
fighting.
The Vital Festival tournament.
Peace. Let's fight. What?
After the newly formed Huntsman Academies proved to be a success, the Vital Festival tournament was designed to test the strengths of the kingdom's warriors in a safe and friendly competitive environment.
Yeah, true, I guess.
A method in which to ensure that the world's huntsmen would never settle for mediocrity, but would constantly strive to become the absolute best they could be.
Oh, they got a trophy.
As the skills of the huntsmen grew, so did the
Cool.
games. And in time, it was decided that the tournament would need a stage equal in greatness to that of its competitors.
That's very Beyblade-like.
Was the culmination of the Four Kingdoms' efforts, a
What
technological
the
marvel,
fuck?
and a shining symbol of harmony, capable of making the journey to all the kingdoms of
Oh
Remnant.
shit, what the hell? Why is it gold?
It's true that all of this began with war, but it is peace that has served to shepherd humanity on its ascension to greatness.
That is true. Sort of. Alright.
May we never stray from that path.
Hopefully, you know. Straying from the path of anything is just never good. Never good. Alright. I have all of them here. I don't know if these are in order. I just went through them on the fucking... on the playlist that's in them, that I've got here. So they could be out of order. I don't know. I don't think it really matters. But let's go. No, the second one. I'm pretty sure this is just like. Oh no, it is by Rooster Teeth. But wait, I don't know. I think the person who made the playlist isn't like a Rooster Teeth person. I could be.
Huntsmen and huntresses, the best and brightest warriors of Remnant, ranking higher than kingdom police and even military.
This one's called Huntsman.
The occupation was established alongside the Huntsman Academies after the Great War, with the hope of creating elite warriors whose sole purpose would be to combat the creatures of Grimm.
Yep.
Beacon Academy was founded in Vale. Haven founded in Mistral.
Haven.
Shade founded in Vacuo.
Shade.
And Atlas founded in the now-defunct kingdom of
Okay, so Beacon, Haven, Shade, and Atlas.
These institutions accepted graduates of primary combat schools who showed enough promise and tenacity to not only battle the world's deadliest creatures, but also protect their fellow men.
Nice!
For this reason, trainees are grouped into teams,
RWBY.
ensuring the continual development of communication, empathy, and teamwork. Traits that are vital to any guardian of peace.
Nice.
As an additional precaution to maintaining peace, the founders of the academies believe that their graduates should be kept separate from kingdom allegiance. Once finished with their training, huntsmen and huntresses are free to choose who they work for, as well as what kind of work they will do through the use of
okay. Mission points.
Allying with a particular kingdom or village is entirely up to the individual. However, Atlas Academy has come under increasing amounts of scrutiny for the indoctrination of military lifestyle upon its students, pressuring them to enlist in the Atlas military's Special Operatives Unit. Every academy has its own methods of teaching, but the end result is the same.
We saw her in
to make
the
their own paths.
end of chapter 1 through the opening.
As a team, some will move on to work alone, but all are expected to serve humanity and never succumb to the darkness.
I wonder when we find out more about them. Jesus Christ. Wow. Wow, that's such a rooster teeth thing. I'm just like, what the fuck is this? I wonder when we find out more about the moon. Because, like, yeah, we know about, like, the moon is, like, it's, like, destroyed, right? But why? I think we have we found out? Or am I just dumb? I think I'm just dumb. Right, we got the next one. Cross-continental transmit system. I don't know if I'm meant to be watching these or if these like mad spoilery for like the volume. If they are, my bad.
Throughout the years, the World of Remnant has seen hundreds of technological advances that have changed society. The most influential of all of them being the cross-continental transmit system. Prior to the invention of the CCTS, long-range communication was extremely limited. The discovery and development of radio technology allowed for communication within the boundaries of most kingdoms. But communication with other parts of the world was restricted to the physical delivery of
Alright, so like different
with every alternative form of communication that was proposed,
Beacon and Atlas and all that can like communicate, right?
The destructive nature of the creatures of Grimm severely limited the reliability of ground-based technologies. The concept of relay satellites orbiting around the planet was promising. Unfortunately, modern man has yet to make the technological advancements required to achieve spaceflight, as all known dust types lose their power as they begin to leave Remnant's atmosphere. Eventually, it was the people of Atlas, the world's leader in science and technology, that developed the cross-continental.
Okay, so Atlas is like the big boy of the...
It was revolutionary. Like radio, signals
the
were
places.
sent and received wirelessly, though the content of these transmissions were not nearly as limited. Audio, video, images, and text were all capable of transmission, and eventually an entire online web of information was at mankind's fingertips.
Okay.
Currently, the system is supported by 4 primary relay towers, each located within a safeguarded area of the kingdoms. These towers allow for wireless communication within a kingdom through the use of devices such as scrolls.
So one at
Signals
Beacon,
become less
one
reliable
Haven,
the farther a user travels from the CCT tower.
one at
And
Atlas,
although smaller support towers do exist,
and the other one at the
kingdoms,
other one.
they are constantly at risk of destruction by the creatures of Grimm. Shortcomings aside, for the first time in history, digital transmissions between kingdoms were possible through the use of slightly more advanced devices, typically found in homes and CCT centers.
where
The
Weiss
cross-continental
got them
transmit system
files.
has and will continue to advance the progression of mankind. However, if one of the 4 towers is taken offline, the entire network fails with it.
Really?
Inconvenience during routine maintenance, but to be honest, I find the limitation somewhat poetic.
Damn.
No one voice is louder than the others, and no voice may be silenced without the rest. If the people of Remnant are to speak, then they shall do so together. Or not at all.
So they lose one tower, they lose the entire lot. Ah, okay. Interesting. Alright, we got the last one here. This one is called the 4 Maidens. That's pretty good to know though. Like there are 4 of those like communication towers at each one of like the schools, I guess. Beacon, Haven, Atlas, and I'm just stupid because I can't remember the last one. So if one of them go, they all go pretty much. One of them gets taken down, they all lose communication with all of them. That's pretty nuts, and that's pretty like crazy how like reliable they are for that. Like yikes! Oh, this is a bit of a longer one. This is a 7-minute one. Oh man, yeah. The 4 Maidens, huh? Prediction before this starts. This is the 4 people that started all schools. I'm so wrong. Alright.
Deep in the forests of Remnant, beside a great and mighty river.
What is Remnant? Is Remnant like the continent that they're all on?
A lone wizard. Hidden from the dangers and distractions of the world,
Lone
the wizard
wizard.
seldom had visitors. But on this day, as he peered out his window, his gaze fell upon a young maiden. Calmly she sat beneath his tree, in a state of absolute tranquility. When the wizard demanded an explanation, the maiden simply replied, "My name is Winter. I am on a journey.
Winter?
And I am waiting for my sisters." With that, she closed her eyes and sat in silence. The wizard told himself the girl was a fool, but the longer she sat, the more he wished to share in the serenity the young maiden enjoyed. In time, he grew tired and decided to close his eyes as well, thinking on this strange predicament.
Big sleep.
Upon opening his eyes, the wizard was befuddled to find that a second maiden had appeared beneath his tree, cheerful and spry, with a basket of fruit and flowers.
Yeah, I'm very wrong.
When he asked for an explanation, the girl simply replied, "My name is Spring. I'm on a journey, and I'm waiting for my sisters."
Alright,
To show
I got
her
it.
gratitude for his reluctant hospitality,
So
the
winter,
girl
spring,
retrieved
summer,
a handful of
and
seeds from her basket and planted them in the wizard's garden.
autumn? No, autumn. Autumn's a month.
The old hermit could hardly believe his eyes as the maiden turned what was once a mere pile of dirt and manure into a beautiful garden from which life would surely blossom. It's likely he would have gazed for hours, were it not for the unfamiliar laughter he heard from beneath his tree.
Summer?
A young woman with a warm smile now stood beside the 2 maidens. The wizard begged her to introduce herself, to which she happily responded, "My name is Summer. I am on a journey, and I am waiting for my sister."
It was the last one.
Of course, thought the wizard. But another chirp
Fall?
of laughter left the old man perplexed.
Spring? No.
What in the world was so funny?
So,
It was him. The new arrival found the wizard's insistence on staying indoors so very amusing.
Interesting.
Why choose to view the world through a small window when the door leading out to it was right at his side? It was a compelling argument, and after only a moment of brief hesitation, the wizard left his home and stepped outside. The warmth of the sun brought with it a surge of energy and life, and soon the wizard wasn't feeling much like himself anymore.
What the? Goes outside for 2 seconds, just gets pushed. It's like, oh yeah, I'd walk back inside, be like, well, fuck you, guy.
As the day drew to
Whoa,
a
the
close,
fuck?
the maidens and the wizard all settled down and prepared a feast.
It's kind of weird as well.
Winter set the table. Spring supplied the crops. Summer prepped the meal, and the wizard was the happiest he'd been in ages. But in all the excitement, he nearly failed to notice the delicate woman that now stood beneath his tree.
True, who is this? Fall?
He smiled and beckoned her to join them, asking only for her name. "My name is Fall,"
Yeah.
she replied softly. "I am on a journey and am here to meet my sisters. Who are you?"
I always think like spring and fall are like the same.
"Me?" the wizard wondered. "Well, I am but an old hermit. I have lived in these woods alone for centuries, and I'm afraid my story is not very interesting, as I have no one to love and nothing to my name."
Feels bad, oh my god, what the fuck?
The eldest sister looked up at all that
Holy
surrounded
shit.
them. "But sir, do you not see? You have so much." It was true. With their help, it was now clear to see that the wizard had everything he could ever need. He was grateful, but a question lingered in his mind. "Why me?" he asked. "Why did the four of you choose to open my eyes?
True.
To share with me your gifts?
Very
Why
weird,
am I
huh?
so special?" The four sisters looked to one another, perplexed. Finally, the eldest spoke. "I beg your pardon, sir, but we did not do these things for you because you were special. We do what we can for everyone, because we are able." The old wizard was at a loss. Never in his years had he come across such kindness. It was in that moment that he knew what should be done. The wizard summoned his magic, every ounce he could muster, and bestowed it upon the sisters.
This is weird. I'm very confused.
He smiled. "Take this gift, and know now that you are able to do so much more."
What's the gift?
Armed with the elements, the very powers of nature,
Oh.
and the unimaginable magic of the wizard, the four maidens, winter, spring, summer, and fall, promised to carry onward with their journey, using their gifts to aid others, just as they had aided him. One by one, the sisters left, but before they did, they made one final promise.
Okay.
They promised to return each and every year to visit their dear friend.
Interesting. Makes me wonder if we're gonna like meet the old man or whoops. Makes me wonder if we're gonna meet the old man or the sisters through the actual show. But interesting. The other three, the Huntsman, the first one, and the CCTS, really good. Really good. The last one, very confusing. Very confusing. Like it's cool, like learning a bit more about like the hunters and huntresses and all that, and then like learning about the towers, like the communication towers at each like university school thing. And then there's that. It's just like, what? It was good though. It was really good. Semi confusing, but like it was pretty cool. I was like, I feel like if they don't show up again, it's cool as like a standalone thing, you know. But like they wouldn't just make that for no reason, right? There's bound to be something, possibly. But anyway, guys, this has been World of Remnant Volume 3. Hopefully this doesn't get fucking blocked, otherwise I'm gonna be annoyed. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like on the video, comment which one of the four was your favorite, and I'll see you guys. Honestly, I'll see you guys whenever the other video gets unblocked. Until then, guys, laters.